first Christmas. "Good news," said the angel to a girl named Mary. "God is sending someone special into the world. He will be a great king. His name will be Jesus. And guess what? God wants you to be his mother." "Good news," said the angel to a carpenter named Joseph. "God is sending someone special into the world. He will rescue everyone from the wrong things they have done. He will be God's own son. But guess what? God wants you to take his mother Mary as your wife and raise little Jesus as your own." "Bad news," sighed Joseph to Mary. "The rulers of our country want to count us, to see how many of our people there are. And to make it easier for them, we have to go back to our hometown. That means a trip all the way from Nazareth to Bethlehem. And with the baby due so soon." "Bad news," sighed the innkeeper, shaking his head. "There's not one room left in Bethlehem. But seeing as the young lady's expecting and all, why don't you spend the night in my stable?"
"Good news," smiled Joseph, handing the baby to Mary. "It's a boy, just as God promised. God's own son, there in your arms, Jesus." "Good news," called the angel to the shepherds on the hill. "God has sent someone special into the world. The someone you have been waiting for. If you hurry into Bethlehem, you can see him for yourselves. He is just a baby now, wrapped up warmly and lying in a manger. But one day he will save you from all that is wrong. One day he will bring you peace." Then the angels filled the sky with a good news song. The shepherds went to Bethlehem and made a good news visit. And on that very first Christmas day, Mary just watched and rocked her baby and smiled a good news smile.
The wise men's visit. The sky was black. The night was clear. The stars were bright as diamonds. "Perfect," said the star watcher, "just as it should be." But just then, God nudged the brightest star and sent it floating like a kite across the night sky. "Quick," called the star watcher to his friends. "Come and see. There's a new star in the sky, and that means a new king," said the second star watcher. "Somewhere a new king is about to be born." "I'll tell you what," said the third star watcher. "Let's follow the star and see." So the three star watchers climbed onto their camels and set off after the star. When it zigged, they zigged, and when it zagged, they zagged, across deserts and mountains and rivers, until they reached the land of God's people, the Jews. "We've come a long way," said the first star watcher to King Herod. "We've followed a remarkable star," added the second star watcher. "So, can you tell us where the baby is?" said the third star watcher. "A baby born King of the Jews." "King of the Jews? King of the Jews?" Herod repeated, trying hard not to look upset. "Let me speak with my advisers." And so King Herod called a meeting that was not very happy. "King of the Jews?" the king shouted. "King of the Jews? I am the King of the Jews." "Yes, your Majesty," his advisers mumbled. "But God has always promised that one day he would send us a special king. Perhaps he is the one that the star watchers are looking for." Herod muttered. And where does God say this special king will be born? In Bethlehem, your majesty, the city of David. Send for the star watchers, King Herod ordered. I have decided what I shall do. Gentlemen, said the king, the child that you seek is somewhere in Bethlehem. Go to him, find him, and then come and tell me where he is, so that I can visit too. The king said this with a smile, but his heart was dark, dark as the night without stars, for he had already decided to kill the child, so no one would take his place as king. The star watchers didn't know that when they left, but they soon found out, for the same God who had nudged the star visited them in a dream and told them the king's dark plan. So they went to see young Jesus and gave him gifts of gold, myrrh, and frankincense. And then they went straight home, with stars in their eyes and God in their hearts.